Ledge, a 4-1 win in the first round of the FA Youth Cup. Pleased with that 90 minutes on Tuesday?
Yeah, really good good test for us. Obviously being drawn in the first round, which we haven't done for a while. But no, the boys, got the job done, showed their quality in the end, and we scored 4 fantastic goals, which we're very pleased with. And yeah, just pleased to get into the next round of the cup.
And goals coming from everywhere. There are 4 different goal scorers as well.
Yeah, brilliant. Yes, and I think it's so important for a team that is doing well that we do get goals from all over, and our forwards, we expect them to chip in with goals, but when you get midfield players chip in as well, and defenders, which we've had in previous games, then it's a sign of a good side, really.
We were in control at half time in that fixture. How do you manage that dressing room? What kind of message do you have to give?
For us, the biggest thing was the mentality of the players. Obviously, probably what it looks like is that we're playing a lesser team, which, again, if that's the mindset that we're going to go in, then it's a potential banana skin for us. So we just made sure the boys stayed focused and tried to stick to the game plan as much as possible. We tried to control the game with the ball, and not sort of give them anything to hold on to. And probably a little bit disappointed the fact that we did concede in the end, but I just thought all in all we were fairly comfortable, really.
Obviously this is the first time we've had a chance to come and catch up with you this season. Tell us about your campaign so far. It's been a mixed bag in the league, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Again, what we have seen is the results haven't always been what we would have liked, but in terms of teaching and development, the players are really buying into what we've been asking of them, and we've been fortunate in the fact that we're starting to see a little bit the fruits of our labour in terms of the last few fixtures. We've had some positive results, so again we know it's going to not always be smooth sailing, but as long as we can keep working hard and developing the players technically and tactically, then they've always got a chance.
I imagine the highlights were the draw against Arsenal.
Yeah, well, it was 5 past Southampton. We picked up a draw against Arsenal in difficult circumstances. We had a couple of players sent off due to tempers rising, but it was good. We showed good character, good resilience, and we really want to make Bearwood a fortress and a place that teams come and fear us. That hasn't always been the case, but the Southampton game was where we're starting to see things come together. Joe Barrow has done fantastic and gets a fantastic hat-trick. We got boys chipping in from goals from wide areas, and we had a game here against Brighton as well in the league, which caused us a lot of problems tactically, but the boys really stuck to their guns and stayed focused and managed to grind out a result. So a good positive result for us, obviously, going into that Youth Cup game as well.
You've now won 3 on the bounce in all competitions. Is the squad hitting full stride?
Yeah, listen, we've got boys chomping at the bit. We've had to leave good players out as well, and that's always a sign of a good team and a team coming together. And we're in a situation come tomorrow where we've got a few boys out through injury and suspension, so it's an opportunity for other lads to come on and claim the shirt, if you like. So it's a good place at the moment, and we want that to continue. But ultimately, winning games is great, but with my job and Hunty's job and Harrison and Peter Scott is to get the boys into our first team, and if we can get more like Nelsons and Taylan and many others, then we'll have a great shot.
You've touched on it there, but a situation like that where there's a lot of moving parts, you're working with quite a young squad, so does that help? Because there's no substitute for experience getting out on the pitch and playing.
Yeah, of course. All players are gonna they're going to develop better by playing games, but ultimately it's how they approach the training. The training in respect of how do the individuals make each other better. They spend more time with each other, so they're the ones that are responsible for making each other better. The games are just the practice to what we've been doing in the week. So and that's where they have to go and perform. So that's what we always ask. We ask that the players always give 110% in training, and then we start to see the rewards in the games.
And obviously, Taylan's had some first team minutes and scored a goal down at Exeter. You must be really proud of him.
Yeah. Taylan's been brilliant since he came in as a first year scholar. He's shown real, quality, and he's shown that he's got the personality to go with that. And yeah, just really pleased that he got that opportunity. And obviously, we're delighted to have him back, playing with the U18s as well recently. So it's nice that he has that experience, and he can use that experience to come down and show what he's learned and what he has experienced. And hopefully, he gets another opportunity again soon.
And finally, you've got 5 games in the league now between the turn of the year, a couple of cup games potentially as well. How are you looking forward to those? Have you set any targets for yourself in the squad?
Not really. I think, again, for us, it's making sure we stay competitive. Yes, like I said before, yes, we want to win games, don't get me wrong, but we have to balance that out between the development of the players and making sure that they are learning and learning from experiences and mistakes, and also learning from the winning as well, and what it takes to win games. We've got some, we're still in the under-18s Premier League Cup, which we want to try and progress in, of course. We've just had our draw for the next round of the Youth Cup, so that's going to be stuck in there somewhere between now and the end of November. So there's a lot of games to play, and we just want to give the best account of ourselves wherever we can.